Hello everyone and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we've never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. Today's map is made by Tigerplaysonpc. The Wisdom Tree. Oh boy. Oh, I couldn't see that coming at all. Okay, stay on the right side. And the rest of the track looks very sight readable. Gonna be a little bit of a challenge to not skid out on those first couple corners. Also, that fan definitely saved me on that wall. Outer wall rides, different lines. Never really know how to take those kinds of corners. Inner wall rides, perhaps? Riskies on either side of the finish. I imagine left has to be faster. It's closer. Yeah, easy risky. That's good. I don't like riskies. Follow quick racer. Oh yeah, he does a much lower jump. That makes a lot of sense. That'll be disgusting if that actually works. I probably started way too high on that wall ride. There's a few spots here that kind of make me think there's a skip. Like, for instance, could I do that? And land it reasonably? I mean, it's so smooth to not do it that way, though. I imagine you're gonna have way less speed if you try to skip that. Okay, somehow did that with even speed. So you could probably cut that a tiny bit. Do not think that wall ride was worth it. Again, I'm somehow even speed. Must be a testament to how terrible my previous run was. That just screams inner wall ride to me. Oops. Oh no, I still hit the risky. Question is, how is one going to do that inner wall ride? That would be the real risky part of the finish. I actually think the left risky is just closer to begin with. Not just because you're already on the left side of the track, but I think it's actually just closer. Might be worth thinking about steering limits, just because I'm having to be so gentle to avoid skidding out. I like the safety fan on that wall. Wonder if I can wall ride this. Oh, this was not the corner I was thinking I was at. So we got round with the 41.3 already. That looks pretty fast. A few players in the 41s probably going to be pushing 40s. We'll see as people learn the line also. Obviously, I haven't quite figured out the line yet. Actually, I don't think those wall rides are going to be good. Ooh, I wonder if you could kind of do like a wall ride drop there. And then I think the risky part of that finish is really how low are you willing to take it as round goes in 40.9. Oh yeah, he stays very low on that first wall, right? That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, cuts that like I was doing. Is it just the first corner? Is that where all the time is? Takes a little bit of a better approach through there. I do wonder if you can get a better downhill landing by getting like a wall ride drop down. I'll try to show you what I mean because it's kind of hard to explain. I missed. Alright, stayed much lower that time. Yeah, only one speed down for a 4/10 gain. That's probably good. I think that part I'm full steering, but I think I want to kind of just put a steering limit on. If anything, just to make it easier for myself. In this part, you might actually want to stay wide. Yeah, so you could transition cleanly in that last bank switch. And I missed again. Ooh, you probably don't want to be that high on the wall when you're starting out. So actually part of the inside line is being on the left side when this tube starts, so it pushes you up the wall to the right. Not like that, but similar to that. So then you're doing less steering in preparation for that corner. It's been a pretty smooth run so far. Oh, it's gonna be a little less smooth after smashing into the wall there. So who wants to go for that inner? I see it there. It scares me. It's a little bit more than 70% on the steering. And that's pretty much 100. I'm just trying to do steering limits because it's a really awkward position for me to hold my hand. Round still hasn't improved on that 40.9. Nobody else has joined him in the 40s. Round sets up a little bit wide, gets a little bit more that turn. I definitely need more than 70% at that turn. I feel pretty good about the start. I don't know if it's super fast, but I feel like that's not where my problems are on this map. I'm just losing the speed somewhere else, probably around here. Yeah. 41.9. I'm happy to be in the 41s. Not a lot of people are, apparently. I think this start is a lot of it. Just getting that tube so that it pushes you a little bit to the right side and sets you up for the downhill left-hand turn. I think that's a lot of it. This part you could eke out an extra couple speed with A little bit more use of the outer edges that are a little bit more banked. And yeah, that's that. Alright. Improved to 4th place in the warm-up. That's pretty good for me. Mackie seems to have joined also. I didn't see him in the warm-up, but he goes second. Second at the end of the warm-up round. Quick Racer 3rd, myself 4th. Mackie takes a lot more of that tube, which you would think would save him some speed, but I'm passing him. And he jumps that a little bit. That seemed faster for him. Nice. Is that another PB? I think so. So Round and Quick Racer seem fast. And this has actually been a pretty good track for me so far. Maybe because of how green it is. You know I do well on green tracks. So I think what Mackie's doing is jumping over a piece of this track. So that he lands on a downhill. Kind of like that. And yeah, that's faster. This is 40 pace. This last corner is kind of hard to do because you want to take it so far to the inside, and I jumped too high for that to be a 40. But hey, 1st place in the first round. That's good news. Mackie did not play test. He is just that fast at the game. Got not too many DNFs. 47, bunch of 45s. I should be safe for a long time. I mean, literally, I'm 1st place. But I think I could do the 41s consistently, which not a lot of people are able to do. So, yeah, we're just gonna chill for the next 10-15 minutes here. Try to get better. Oh, that was way too late of a turn-in. So Mackie took a lot of that tube to try to save as much speed as possible, but I was faster coming out of that. So I'm not sure if that is better, actually. Try to figure out what to do here also. That felt pretty good. Landing a little bit more in the center, which I don't love. Oh, that's not going to be fun. And jump into the risky, take it super safe. 41.6 on what was not a super comfortable run for me. Maki sets world record. Yanja goes 2nd with a 40.8. Oops. Oh, that fan is very helpful. Round, will he join them in the 40s? We got all but one person getting a finish this time. Round does set world record himself at the 40.6. So pushing into the mid-40s now. Makes my consistent 41s look not as good. So most people are going to be getting times now. This shouldn't be a track that we see a lot of DNFs like last week. I wonder if you go wide before entering that tube, if you can actually save some more speed. Let gravity do more of the work for you in making that turn. That's kind of what I was talking about with using the wall ride to get a little bit of downward force. Ah. 41.2, I'm happy with that, but, you know, I'd like to get into the 40s now. Round looks very fast. Round I usually don't see winning until much later in the cup, so that could be scary. So here, cut down early, but then use some of the right side of that tube to turn, and then using a bunch of the left side of that tube to turn. And I'm down speed, so no. Do you think you want to get out of that tube pretty low, or else you do get a little bit of a bounce, and that'll lose speed also? Oh, did RTY DNF? Right after I said we're not going to see many DNFs. 129 is about the same amount of speed as last time. A little surprised I haven't seen people going for that inner. Okay, so apparently I caster cursed by saying there's not going to be many DNFs, as we went from 1 DNF in the previous to 3 in this round. 44.6 getting eliminated though, the times are dropping. Still, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people doing as well as I am on this track. There's a bit of a gap after the top 8 or so. So that gives me a lot of safety in these early rounds. Somebody's passing me. I think that's Quick Racer. I got a really nice final banked transition. Getting pretty comfortable with that risky also. Hey, first place. Quick Racer mess up at the end? Because I don't see him on the leaderboard, and he also reset way in front of me. Surely not another DNF, right? Oh, that was so late to turn in there. Okay, Nick. Huh? So nobody's been consistent sub 41. I messed up. Looking at the leaderboard and forgot where I was supposed to be. Doesn't matter because I want to try this anyway. So only one person without a time right now. Bunsen needs to improve. Ooh, just barely gets out of the elimination zone. And does get knocked back down. Everybody does get a time. 43.6 was eliminated. So looking into possibly 42s being required. I am still comfortable with 41s. Oh, that was so clean. .109 speed is not amazing there. So we'll see what happens at the next checkpoint. Yeah, this is about the same speed I usually have. Yandra's very fast. That puts down a 40.7. I want to see what some of these good quick racers are doing, if you will. And then Yanja has to go get dinner, as per usual. You know, food is important. Sandals goes much lower on that wall ride. Seemed to gain him some time over quick racer. Ah, perfect. This is exactly the comparison I wanted to see between these two lines. Seems quick racers was faster. So quick racer was more like what I was doing and what we saw Maki doing. Maki's 131 speed there, which is a lot. Northwind also DNFs. Nath, who we're watching now, needs to improve his time. Yanja, as we know, has decided to leave. Nath, does Nath get the snipe? He does. So 2 DNFs, 1 dinner time, and 1 eliminated with the time. Getting down to about the top 20. We haven't seen the times moving very much on the leaderboard. It's been fairly consistent. I6 indeed, Alex. I don't know what that means. P7 from high def also. Oof. Hit the side barrier a little bit. Didn't really slow me down too much, but that was awkward. Another 41. I'm consistent. I think I'm going to need to be faster than that. On the other hand, nobody above me has really been consistent, so any of them could do 41 at any time. And then sometimes round does a 40.7, you know? That's what I'm concerned about. That felt pretty clean. 111 speed, I think, is good there. A little hard to tell because of how that checkpoint is on that wall ride. That was a bit wide. Yeah, it's about the same as previous. It's so possible, and that makes me sad. Oh, the AFK gang jumping off. Whee. See who's coming to the end. Wheelie should be safe. Farronine needs an improvement. That didn't look like the cleanest ending. So 4 people eliminated, down into the high 42s now. Yeah, it really is this like top 9 in this round, the 41.6, where it seems to be a bit of a cutoff after that. Kind of separated into leagues in this cup. It kind of feels like the same people are battling each other, and there's not a whole lot of movement on the leaderboard from round to round. Wow. Mac is trying that, the St. Nick loop also. I don't think that was very fast for him. Ugh. Keep hitting that side of the road border there. Okay, that runs enough for third. I'm curious about this. Can I, like... No, I cannot. Yeah, that just kills you every time. Sandals is doing the funny, apparently. That felt like I turned way too much. Yeah, that's slow. Man, if I got a little bit more of that inner, that could have been faster. It's probably not going to be as big of a gain as I thought it would be, but it sucks that that's a possibility. I believe that was the final round of 4 eliminations. Yeah, 2 eliminations now in the round of 13. I felt pretty good in like the top 8 this whole time. Probably better than that, as long as I can get some of my better runs. Like to be seeing low 41s at least. Haven't gotten into the 40s yet. .108 is not amazing. I feel like it has to be that section that I'm doing poorly. Because I just never know how to do those types of road pieces. So we were trade-off between wanting to get more of the banked so that you're turning less, and also saving time by turning sharper. You can only get one or the other, and I never know which one is better. I am somehow second place with that time. Goes to show the inconsistency at the top that I've been mentioning this whole time. Maki's very fast, as usual. Oh, that was very good. Yeah, 130. This is the fastest run I've had so far. Nice. There's the 40. Sub 41, let's go. Round isn't DNFing, is he? No, he's not. Okay. So we got Redstone and Lazy Kidna being eliminated here. Neither of them coming to the finish. Where does that put me on GTR? That puts me 5th, and I know rounds 0.6 didn't get recorded. Also, Yanja had dinner. So I should be on for a top 5 here. That seems to be where I've been most of the time. Let's kind of see who gets their good runs at the end. The unfortunate thing with being fast at the map is got a little bit of a lull in the action in the middle here. I like that wall ride turn with the fan, because it feels like you shouldn't be able to make it. Because, well, you shouldn't. But then the fan, like, saves you no matter what you do. 120 before the jump, 129 after. That's been fairly standard for me. This will be another one of those 41.2s. Ah, close. A couple thousandths off from a 41.2. Only 5th in this round. This is suddenly a very fast round for no reason in particular. That's not faster, Maki, is it? I don't think so. A little bit slow. Let me try to take a little bit more of that corner. Ooh, I lost speed doing that. There's the 41.2. Two eliminations trying to get into the top 10. Owl, Plague, and Nathwalt. There's nobody racing at all. Round is the closest to the finish. So 41's required now. This is kind of where I got to start paying attention. Although it looks like there's a gap from the top 6 back to the next 3. I think this has been pretty consistent, except for the occasional 40.6s at the top, which Round did get on GTR this time. I feel like everyone else's times have been pretty consistent in the top 10. Is that corkscrew strat faster? That was really hard to pronounce. Oh, it's a tongue twister. I feel like I haven't seen the people doing that actually being faster. 120, 130. Just take 130 before hitting the next downhill. Oh, hit the inside wall there. Didn't lose me too much, though. Yeah, 41.1. Mackie consistent with the 0.6s. Yeah, see, Mackie says it's not faster. That's what I thought. Nick's gonna try it anyway. There you go. You can see how not faster that was. Round without a time and Alex without a time. This is bad. I feel like there's a way of doing that where you tap your wheel there and then do like a barrel roll. Kind of like, for the very few of you who know this strat, I think it's Sunsets something by Kern Cobb. So Alex and Panda main. Again, the times have been pretty consistent. We've had like the 0.6, 0.7s from Alex and Panda main, and now we have 0.3s for everybody here and above. The top 7. One more round of 2 eliminations. If I can do the low 41 again, I should be safe. Like 41.1. Yeah, this should be sub 41 pace even. I think I lost some speed there. Mackie's certainly flying. This is definitely no longer 41 pace. Or 40 pace, I mean sub 41 pace. It is 41.1 pace, which I think would make me safe, although that doesn't look very safe. Why you keep doing that if it's suboptimal? Ow. Down 3 speed, that doesn't seem good. Sandal's not safe and might just barely have time. Mackie does a 0.39, huh? He was passing me on a very good run. That wasn't with the corkscrew, was it? Oh, I'm all over the track. Make sure nobody's behind me to see me try this stupid strat. Oh, I almost got it there. Okay, Mackie does a 0.2 now. Well, GG, we know who won. We'll see if he has the consistency to do that. We'll also see if he's doing that corkscrew that he said was not faster. Also, Round and Quick Racer both with 40.7s. I mean, that's not great news for me. I've been ahead of Nick on most rounds. I think St. Nick's been doing 0.3, 0.2. So, as long as I can do the 0.1, I'm probably okay there. Round corkscrewed. Ooh, I got a little bit of a wheel clip there. Round also reset, so maybe not. Maybe he was just seeing what that would do. Mackey's scaring all of us. Still have time for 2 runs here. That doesn't feel amazing. St. Nick with only the 41.7 on his first run. The others into the 40s. Mackey has definitely found something. This is a bad run. But it would probably beat St. Nick as it stands. Ooh, actually, it's not. That's not good. That was a much better turn. This is already a much faster run. Imagine Nick's gonna improve. He definitely has had the time to. The other 3 are not in the discussion right now. I see Nick jumping to the finish improves to a 0.3. It's gonna be close. Yeah. 07 St. Nicholas. Mackie with a 0.1. I'm gonna do an instant reset to catch Mackie's line. No, Nick, I did not. Can't talk right now. Racing. Okay, Mackie is looping. Quick Racer is not, though, and he's also doing the same time Round is. 106 is not good. Just gonna try the loop for a little bit, because that seems to be the faster way of doing it, and I don't think... I mean, everybody else is consistently doing the 40.8 that you just saw put down. Okay, that felt fast at least. So fast that I wasn't sure what to do on that uphill into the wall ride. That was so bad. Round also without a time. I'm following Round, because Round is taking it safe. 109 is not amazing, but I just need to beat Round here. If I'm catching Round, that's good. Round does the jump on the right side. 121 speed is good. Kind of got a rough landing. It's very close. Oh, that was not an ideal ending. Nah. Round baited me into security by going safe there and thinking I didn't need to do the loop. So now, Quick Racer versus Round. They have been very close. Not necessarily on the leaderboard right now. But in previous rounds, they've been very close. And I think both of them have 0.6s. There you go. 7 thousandths, the difference between their personal bests. So that's going to be a big battle for second, while Mackie just goes and does their thing. Round and Mackie got a little bit more oscillation at the beginning. Pretty different lines, all 3 of them, actually. Mackie does the corkscrew, and off he goes. Round very high on the wall ride is not ideal. Quick Racer's starting to catch up now. Interesting, so Round does a different line there. Also, Mackie and Quick Racer jump to the left, Round stays on the right. Seems to be slower as Quick Racer's catching up. Got a little bit of an awkward landing, but that doesn't matter too much. Oh, a much better final corner for Quick Racer now. Jump into the finish. How low do they take it? Pretty low. Round with a 41.0 is not going to be safe. Quick Racer with a 40.8. That's been pretty consistent. Again, both of them we have seen do 40.6s, and I know at least Round has been experimenting. Quick Racer's going to experiment also. Didn't like that. We'll see what Round is doing now as he hits this checkpoint. 108 at the top. That was really high though, so I'm not sure what his speed really is here. This will be more telling. 121 before the jump. 131. This is a fast run. Oh, it does not get the final corner good again, though. And I think that does lose a bit of time to get a really bad transition. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, so Quick Racer is safe. Less than 2/100ths of a second. Quick Racer is probably looking to improve that, though. Mackie with another 40.3. And yeah, Quick Racer improves to the 40.6. So Quick Racer has been consistent with the 0.6s the last couple of rounds. Mackie is making me sick. Oh, they're both get out. Mackie at 0.1 has been doing 0.3s pretty much every round. So it's gonna be a tough one for Quick Racer. They never make it easy for him, but Quick Racer is still looking for their first Cup of the Day win. This is not an easy one. Mackie has 20 Cup wins and has definitely looked the faster of the two in the previous few rounds. Also is doing that corkscrew, so Quick Racer might have to commit to that. He is. Not quite the same line Mackie took. Gonna take a little bit of readjustment to line up for this wall ride. He's doing a decent job so far. I would say he's matched Mackie this much, and I know we know that they do the same line there. He runs a little bit wide, and that's gonna really compromise his setup into the next corner. Hits the outside wall. Still 131 speed after the jump. Is pretty fast, but Mackie's slowly pulling away in front. So now they both do the jump into the risky finish, a 40.1 flat, which is a new world record. So good luck, Quick Racer. Let's see if he can do that. Mackie a tiny bit behind. Does a lower line. Oh my goodness. They both crashed going into the tube there, but I think that lower line was actually faster. It looked very risky. Quick Racer a bit high on the first wall ride. I think that's going to lose him some time. Oh yeah, Mackie's line is so clean. That's actually where the time is hidden. He takes that turn so sharp. Oh, he's going to crash. Does have enough time for another run. With how fast his runs have been. You see it again here. Mackie cuts this corner so much sharper. Quick Racer though, still going this time. Nice wall ride. Oh, this is a fast run from Quick Racer as Mackie goes into photo mode. This is a good run, but he needs to improve by half a second on his own personal best time. Much cleaner around that corner. Ooh, that's not a great... Okay, this run is not going so well anymore. Not a great landing, lost a few speed. For the ending now, as we have already took 40 seconds, does not even hit the finish. So GG, Mackie, dominant performance at the end of this cup. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see stats and results, I will post the link to my spreadsheet in the description of this video. And if you want to join Cup of the Day, join the CTR Discord where these are announced. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!